And we are back, people. It is time for another BBTAG podcast.
We are in for hell.
Yes, Sonic here, and yes, we are in for hell, because once we get done with this double random match, the only one we're doing for this podcast, surprisingly enough, we are actually going to be discussing something quite painful for the both of us. Teams in this game that are bad that we wish could actually work. With 780 different team combinations, yes, there are bound to be duds, but there are just so many I wish could work.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to hate myself.
Oh, it's that team that ended up in a mirror match in Arc Revo Japan's winners bracket. Yes, indeed. Although Novel's still better than Lambda, in my opinion. Also, Moon, if you're watching, I am probably about to horribly disappoint. Wise's burst is also really weird, by the way. Just to get off topic for a second. You do realize the only times I ever do that are by complete accident, right? Smack! Hopefully I didn't disappoint too hard there. No, I just one-slapped you with Red Axe. On to the main meat, as it were. And speaking of meat... No, worse. This right here. You don't know how badly I have wanted this team to work as a secondary for a while. Trust me, it doesn't. It is a brawler-focused team, much like this one. And even then, your other brawler still struggles. So both Chie and Agihiko struggle in the same way, which means they can just get zoned out by most of the cast.
So basically, I am in for a treat.
You guys are in for a treat, and that treat is watching us suffer in as many ways as possible.
We are suffering because we do nothing but Chie.
This is basically going to be the Chie episode. Because there's so many Chie teams that we wish could work, and there's other teams as well that I wish could work. I'm not gonna try to do Chie for too many teams because it'll just be me bitching most of the time, and I doubt anyone wants to hear that. Even though Chie can potentially do more damage with Power Charge, how often is that gonna work? Are we really gonna do this? Yes, we did just have a counter war. You saw that counter completely whiff him, right? Oh god. Hide. Are you there?
Not again.
We are keeping that, you know that, right?
Oh, I know.
Can that not happen, please?
That's like 3 times in a row now. Jesus Christ.
Well, one time was in the take we had to scrap, which, again, I did keep in the video.
Guys.
The other time was when Hyde found out about Labrys's Color 9.
Hey, we all agree that we share that color skin.
You do realize, until I realized that, I used the penny one?
Shut up.
Yeah, except for the fact that we literally just had a counter war before that happened. I guess not even the game could take that shit. Counter war! Counter war! Counter war! Who gives up first? Because I could do this all day. Oh, Jesus. Because a lot of... Fair warning, a lot of these teams are going to involve GA. Yeah, that just happened. That was awkward, but I'll take what I can get. That is overkill. Punch. Maziodan still would have been punished. The fuck do you mean? It would have been inevitable regardless, but still. Oh my god. But yeah, you'll notice, fair warning, that a lot of these teams are going to involve GA.
This is a BBTAG episode.
Much like how there was one that was basically a Labrys one.
But that other one was so fun.
Labrys was fun. This is not. This is just me suffering.
This is hell, guys.
Hell for me, and heaven for anyone who hates her.
Hell for us, but heaven for everybody who likes using cheating.
No, it's hell for them because they have to hear me bitch.
Why would she not be in this fight for one of my GA?
Oh my god. For those wondering if we're basically memeing, we're half memeing, half serious.
GA is very garbage.
And like I told you before, Hyde, this hurts. This hurts with this hurts to no fucking end. Every time I see someone playing GA, I just go rip your soul and rip my heart.
Yeah.
Or in the case of when I play GA, rip both.
There's no more of that.
Can we just punch you? You could have air teched after that, you know.
Oh god. Like they didn't save me.
I'm kind of surprised that Chie did something for once. Granted, you can't Haas.
Like they didn't save me. Why did this not save? Why did... No.
But yes, you're going to notice that a lot of these teams are going to involve Chie, which, again, rip my heart, man.
I hate my life.
Trust me, I hate my own in this situation, don't worry.
Oh god, it's even worse.
Would you believe I've seen people actually try to do that?
I believe you.
Chie, Yukiko, and I'm just like, rip. I may as well take this time to bring up all the reasons Chie is garbage, but let's not and say we did.
Her dragon kick is so god awful.
Her Dragon Kick assist has gotten awful. Dragon Kick in general just shouldn't be able to be air teched after in a lot of situations. Yet it can be. Don't ask me why. Well, when you do it with the proper input, it can be air teched. I don't know why, but whatever. You will notice that most of the time, I do the work with the other character.
Why am I getting
Now you understand my pain. Remember when I said in the last podcast how 14k health plus Persona Break doesn't mix? No, we're not, because you had something to say about it. I'm gonna land something off of this, damn it. Wow. I am clipping that for a second. Yeah, I am clipping that because I actually got to do something with level 3 power charge. That is unusual. I never get to do something with that. Hyde is at a loss for words.
Yes, I am.
Here's a question for you, though. How often are you going to see that happen in a real game?
Never.
Exactly! The only time I could see it happening is if you've already charged up to level 2, you pop Resonance, combo into the power charge, and then go from there.
You know, I can resent something for playing Persona. I definitely hate myself for doing this.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Don't worry, I have plenty more team ideas, and I'm actually going to refresh for a second. This is basically the Chie episode for the most part. Don't worry, we are going to get off of Chie for a little bit afterward, just so we can show more team ideas that we wish could work.
I wish that this team... I still remember when Guard 12 for Chie looks like.
That's Blake, and Yang is Tomoe. The overrated ship. Let's not discuss that, please. Let's not get into a shipping war. If you do a shipping war in the comments, you will be blocked, no questions asked. I will not tolerate that. And I will also not tolerate you using that color for Wald. You are getting astraled for that. In fact, I might just galactic punt you to add insult to injury. Really?
Yes, I went there.
Okay. Hitboxes. The fuck are those? Beautiful. I can do that shit too, you know. Oh, it even increases her throw damage. Nice. That should be a dead GA. Which is a good thing, because I actually intend to do something. That actually legit caught me there. That is what you get for using that color, and you might want to mute for a second so you can deal with whatever's going on. That is what you get for using that fucking color. Yeah, I already know somebody else who said the same goddamn thing.
But yeah, this is gonna be like, I have one more team for GA, but at the same time, I'm really not going there.
Go there. I dare you.
You say I don't got balls?
Do it. Oh, God, you are really going there. Here's another one that I'm sure a lot of people will agree with me on.
I am horribly regretting it.
But again, like, this is a team, in my opinion, I think a lot of people agree on that they wish could work really good. Makoto Chie. This may seem like it's the Chie episode, but don't worry. After these next couple of fights, we are going to get off of her. All I'm going to say is, Hyde, now you understand my pain. Like, you actually understand my pain now. Alright.
Okay, nothing happened yet. Good.
Just making sure?
Yeah.
But yeah, now you understand my frickin' pain.
Yeah, I'm using Yang Yanrail.
I'm surprised you didn't use Takaya.
No.
You have no idea who I'm talking about, do you? Takaya's Persona 3. Drop the combo multiple times and then doing cool Makoto things. Here's a real punch. That was God's Hand versus basically Falcon Punch on crack. And I dropped that combo multiple times, but at least I got to do cool Makoto things. Okay, this wig quote just hits me with the feels. She is just so adorable in this one. Oh my god, GA. Ugh, this hurts so bad.
Okay, no more.
Oh my god, you don't know how bad this actually hurts. Any of you who know me well enough would understand. I'm actually I can't really do that one because I'd say it's an under-average team even though it lacks a lot. Primarily because it's Chie. Now, I'm going to do this one only just to kind of to say this, but I know for a fact Coefficient agrees with me. Do you know what team I'm talking about? When I say Coefficient, what would you think?
Oh god, no. Please tell me you're not doing what I think you're doing.
I think I just nutted there. Thought he just went into cardiac arrest, whichever.
Why did you put in the most beautiful thing in the world with that garbage?
Let me tell you something. When I say Coefficient would agree with me, I literally mean he would agree with me on this.
Why? You already tarnished her already.
She didn't tarnish it as much as some of the higher-ups in her family. Not going to spoil anything for anyone who actually cares. Oh, right, my Switch battery is running low. Crap. Yeah, we got plenty of time, though. Sit the fuck down. Gonna refresh for a sec. Literally nothing was missed. Oh no! Fucking hell, how did... Why? I was right there! No, I had to confirm! It just ran out at the last second! Oh! No, I'm actually pissed that happened! You know what, I'm gonna use this one more time just because I feel like I'm owed a Noel Astral for that one. That was bullshit! Now that you understand my fucking pain...
No more TA, please. No more TA.
Now do you understand my suffering?
I think I can handle this.
as insane as I am for this, double the cinnamon roll. We're supposed to be using bad teams, goddammit, not meta. And that's still not, like, that bad, primarily because Gordeau. It doesn't even have to be Chie, it can just be anything. Like I said, Weiss Noel, it doesn't work as much as I know Coefficient would love for it to work. Are we really doing this? Now that you understand my suffering full circle. Because I know people are gonna love watching us suffer this badly. Now someone's probably gonna say we're overreacting. Take my word for it, we're not. At least not with the Chie part of things. Hell, I'll say it again with that joke tier list. She's the only one I put in the trash tier. When even people like Fame and Iron God agree with me on this, like, when casuals and pros alike agree on this, you know something's wrong, right? And now we're just doing this just to meme. Flash kick. And Noelle is still pretty good, that's the thing. Really? Really? I tried to empty jump it. You know that there are plenty of times where at this point I'm basically owed one of these things, right? Oh my god, though, but... Should we really put ourselves through this much longer? Well, we didn't even have to use Chia to begin with, but at this point I'm only just... Wait, they have a title. Oh, I think I know what it is, too.
What is it?
I have a feeling it has something to do with the fact that they are both terrible at cooking.
Oh god, no.
Should I refresh for a second, check, and then confirm?
Yes.
Okay, but real quick before we do that...
Okay. No more of bullshit.
Okay. Actually, here's one. But yeah, I am going to refresh for a second, leave the room, and check the title just to confirm.
Yeah.
You already used that team earlier.
I know, I wanted to use it.
Right. I'll be right back. As we have Hyde writhing in pain from how bad Chie is off camera. 2 more fucking games. And you... And for the record, I now understand every last bit of the pain I have had to fucking go through. Why? Because fuck you, that's why. And I am sitting through this too, you know. And like I said before, Chie Carmine is passable, but Makoto Carmine just makes it obsolete.
No matter who I have to face, I will not lose. Just don't die before I tell you to.
This may just seem like us bitching about Chie specifically. It should be. Wait, that's an overhead? I wish. You're playing Chie like you would Hyde, and that's a problem. You're more used to actually having good characters.
Yes.
Trust me, bro. This pains me about as much as it does you at this point. It's just one more game of this shit. One more game, and then it's on to proper ones. It doesn't even have to be Chie, for fuck's sake. I've told you this a million times. Ooh. Again, I'll say this. Jubei can be good, and that's not even a bad team right there. That's Carmine Yukiko. But Noelle Jubei. The issue is Jubei lacks in any sort of reach.
He's more of the offensive and defensive type thing.
They're trying to make him a balanced character in a game with so much broken shit.
Yeah, but all that suffering from this Chie.
That's just Chie. Yes, and Hyde has actually switched over to a legitimate team. I am still suffering through this, you motherfucker. I love this intro, by the way. Like, this is probably one of the funniest intros in the game, just because of Yukiko. No, did you even hear it? Oh god. No Astral. You don't know how many times I have been owed Noel Astral on this fucking podcast for that.
It's kind of funny.
It's funny for you because you keep denying it. You.
You know, can I do my thing for me? No, that's...
I'm gonna go with this one more time because god damn it, I am owed Noel Astral. I am not leaving until I land it. Because that timer issue was bullshit. No. Some might argue Weiss Igus is bad. I say we have not seen either of their full potential yet. But yes, Hyde has had more than enough suffering with just Chie alone to the point where he's starting to switch to good teams. Think about that. And you and I can both agree that hurts to say. Says the guy who prefers Yukari as somebody who knows a lot about Persona 3. Although Yukari and the answer, just let's not talk about that. I love this intro though. Are we really doing this? Yes, because Yukiko is more frail than your Yukiko is more frail than your average Akuma. I am going to fucking land it this time. Gotcha! Fucking finally! This is for that timeout scam, bitch!
Wait, what?
And for me, that is one of the rare times she takes the jacket off after the Astral.
What kind of scam?
The resonance timer.
Oh.
But yeah, with that, we've had enough of the suffering, so we're going to refresh and give a few more proper games.
We have enough G episodes. The G episode now is on to...
We basically have a Chie episode, a Noel, Jubei, etc. It's on the proper games. And my console battery's running low. Now, normally I'd have enough time to get in one more than the usual 3 games, but unfortunately, since my Switch battery's kind of low, we're only going to have time for 2, at least 1.
Yeah. At the same time, I am done suffering from all the GAs.
Chie, Noel, Yukiko, Jubei, there's just a lot of characters in this game that we feel like are lacking. But, Jesus Christ.
After all that bullshit,
Hyde cracked before I said enough was enough. That's telling you something.
enough is enough is enough. He is trash.
Weiss Noel, I know Coefficient would love it if that team worked. Not really, no. They are both point characters. Now this is feeling right at home. God damn it, I can never get the DP link when I want to. Oh, you knew I was looking for it. No, you're not doing that with me. I just figured out a way to do a mix-up. Well, I'm Ruby anyway. Trust me, that hurt. This episode hurt me more than it hurt you. His face is like, did I seriously have to sit through that shit show?
My face is like, I'm gonna burn into your soul.
But yeah, we've only got time for one more. But I will say this, just to tell you guys in advance, the next podcast after this one will likely be the last one before Smash Ultimate.
Yeah, we'll be taking a break after the last podcast.
This won't be the last podcast with BBTAG, period, but this will be the last one before Smash Ultimate launches. Once that happens, we will be taking a week or two off, and then probably going back to this.
Yeah, fresh minds, fresh ideas, all the good shit.
Yeah, and besides, we were kind of running out of ideas for the most part anyway, but we will say this. For the final podcast before Smash Ultimate, we will be giving our full opinion of this game in general. Not just the game mechanics, not just, like, the characters. We'll be looking at the entire game. Why do you burst against Yang in that scenario, my guy? Why? Really? No. Not gonna reach? Yes, it is. You didn't quite get it on the reversal frame, that's why. No, you can resonance on the reversal frame to get around meaties. But yes, that is going to be the final game proper for this podcast before Smash Ultimate. Because next time we are actually going to be in the online lobby. Not for now, anyway. We will be back after a couple of weeks with Smash Ultimate, one at the very least, with new ideas, a fresh mindset on the game, and who knows, maybe by then we might actually get some new information. And for those wondering, if the Season 2 characters in Fifth Fate are revealed to us by the time we're back, that is going to be the first thing we talk about.
Exactly.
And by the time we actually get those characters, that is going to be one of the first things we do with this podcast. We are actually going to be going into at least most of those characters completely blind.
Yeah.
Not knowing a single thing about how they play outside of their tactics mode. We're just going to, for me, I'm just going to do their tactics mode stuff. I'm not even going to lab a damn thing. That is unusual for me to say. I know. We're pretty much going in completely blind. The only taste we're going to be getting is the tactics mode if we're inclined enough to do it. Oh, we're going completely blind? That ought to make things interesting.
Exactly.
But you do realize right after that podcast, I'm going straight to the tactics mode to doing all their shit, right?
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I did it before, I'll do it again.
You're bad, man.
But yeah, for the final podcast before Smash Ultimate comes out, we are going to be giving our full thoughts on this game as a whole. I feel like it's only fitting that we ended off with that before Smash Ultimate.
Yeah. So then,
Sonic here, and we'll see you guys for basically the final podcast of Season 1.
yeah.
But with that, take it easy guys. We'll see you all for the final one for Season 1. Later.